Sagittarius, welcome to aether-tarot. Welcome to your general collective reading we're doing today. Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. We're going to start off with some tea leaves. Welcome to anybody new here. I feel like I'm about to drop all these. Let's see. What's going on with you? Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, first card out is the Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Second card out is the Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Who had this one out recently? Can't remember who it was. We have the Cane. Pay attention to your health. You know, somebody may need to go get a checkup, or, you know, put that pack of cigarettes and that next drink down. Well, this could be your mental and emotional health as well. We've got Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. You know, I'm feeling like you are probably paying attention to your health from whatever you've been through, and that you may have taken some time to heal, or be still taking that time, or you may be about to. And it may feel like other things aren't moving forward and things are just sort of cycling for a while you do that. But you're moving forward in other areas. Now, this could be relating to somebody you're dealing with. The bottom of the deck, we've got Horse for a short journey. So I feel like something is happening around this feeling indecisive about your direction. But it's temporary. It's temporary because you're going through a process. But you're not just going to, you know, throw mud against a wall and see what sticks. I think you want to make this solid foundation for yourself. And so you're not just going to get out there and start anything. You want to be really clear, really sure. And until you are, and so long as you're still a bit indecisive, you're going to hold off, which I think is good, because you don't want to go pushing forward in a direction, whatever this is for you, whether it's work, family, health, whatever, and be so far down the line, 6 months, years down the line, and realize it's really not what you want. You want to be really clear. So, well, this could be someone you're dealing with. Let's get into the tarot. See how your story unfolds. Alright, Three of Wands. The Emperor. The Empress in reverse. The World in reverse. And Six of Swords. So, yeah, you're Three of Wands. You're planning. And you're taking your time. I feel like something you are doing, you've made certain headway on it. I think you're pushing forward quite quickly. We've got a Knight of Swords with the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this Knight of Swords, this is somebody seeing you start and go in a direction without them, and you didn't choose them, or they didn't choose you, or you don't choose them anymore. Whatever way around that happened. There's a death here. There was an ending here. Queen of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. So what's this about? I feel like this is your energy. This Queen of Pentacles. And, you know, whether it was a Knight of Cups or Knight of Swords, you're kind of like, too immature for me. If you're a mother, these could be your sons. just kind of like heading out into the world, but with no clear direction, with this Two of Wands in reverse. Well, these are people that you know, and you're kind of maybe transitioning out of, looking after them. Or, if you're not a mother, if you're not these Knights' mother, you could certainly be like, I'm not going to be your mother. You need to go sort it out for yourselves. It's almost like this Knight of Cups and this Knight of Swords are in conflict with each other too. And like for no real reason. No valid reason. Like they've got something they need to sort out for themselves. I don't know. How does this relate to your new start, I wonder? Let's clarify this Three of Pentacles. What am I saying? Three of Wands. Strength card, yeah. You're just pushing forward. You've learned a lot from your experiences in life, and you know what you need to do to build the success. You've got to have to put in a lot of effort. You know what it's going to take and the time it's going to take. And I feel like, I was just about to say, you're going it alone. Like you're not including anybody else in this plan, even if it's going to take longer. We've got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. You're going this alone. You're building something on your own. Even if you have a partner or somebody in your life, I feel like this area of life, you're doing solo. Because in the past, you've had these passions and a desire to build, and you've done it with manipulative people that have like not finished the job. So we've got the Magician in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Like you've and it's had you go backwards in the long run, and it just hasn't worked. Like maybe you've done something in a partnership before, either with a personal partner or some sort of business partnership, and it just didn't work. So you're going it alone, and you're strong enough to do this. You're strong enough to work it out along the way. Got this Emperor here, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Now, Emperor is a masculine energy, but you could be in this Emperor energy as a feminine, because somebody here has got this strength, and this is This is somebody who's older, wised up from their experiences, somebody who's very grounded. Now, this could be somebody who's like a mentor in your life or an older friend, helping you with that direction in life, helping you restart something or get to the next level. You might be using them as a bit of a sounding board. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're speaking your mind and you're standing in your truth. And you may not have many people supporting this or supporting what you have to say or what you're doing with your life. You may be like feeling like you've only got a very small handful of confidence, people that you trust their advice and their opinion. And let's see, clarify this Emperor. Justice. This Emperor has some role in balancing something out for you. Got the Hangman at the split. This Emperor could be someone coming into your life and it's like you finally meet your match, and that is getting your justice. Somebody who's solid, who's grounded, who's honest and reliable and trustworthy and all these things. This also could be a CEO, boss, manager, business owner, maybe somebody you're working with or for. That's fair, just balances the scales out for you. This also could have something to do with the law. A legal matter. Something that's kind of had you a bit here in this hangman situation. You didn't know which way to turn. You're trying to get some perspective. Something could have been blocking your progress on a particular matter that this Emperor is helping to unblock for you. You could have been sort of a bit stuck where you are for a while for some reason. Could have had something to do with these knights. Maybe you had to get like a protection order or something like that to keep somebody away from you, and this Emperor has helped get that put in place. People that just, won't go away, and you needed some safety. I feel like this is like something to do with security. Yeah, I've got a 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You could have had like a stalker or somebody who just wouldn't go away, wouldn't let you restart on your own with the Fool in reverse. And somebody who hurt you and kept you extremely stressed and up at night. Got the King of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who's breaking the law. And maybe you uncovered something here with the Moon in reverse and put an ending to it with the 10 of Swords. Or if they weren't breaking the law, this is certainly somebody who's not honest. They lie, they cheat. This could have been an ex that you were in a relationship with, and you started to see through these illusions that they were creating. And now, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but we do have the 4 of Wands in reverse. Something created instability for you around this. And Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, both in the reverse. Page of Swords, ooh. This could have been to do with children in a family. We've got all 3 pages here. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, all in the reverse, with the 4 of Wands in the reverse. This is a family matter. This could be your siblings, but I'm feeling like this is to do with somebody's kids. Somebody's family stability has had a real issue. In this King of Swords in reverse, maybe somebody tried to get some protection before and they couldn't, and now this Emperor is stepping in to help get this protection. If these aren't children, they're definitely young people. This could also have been trying to block somebody to get them out, block them on their phone number, their social media, and every other form, email, and yet they still keep showing up, and there's a security issue there. There's definitely a legal matter here that's being uncovered, and there's an ending. This King of Swords is somewhere mixed into it. And it's heartbreaking for you, whatever's been going on, whether this was a relationship or just something that, concerns you, or you got involved in it. You got involved in it, but this Fool in reverse, it's like you couldn't It's like somebody here couldn't break away from this person, couldn't get a fresh start. Like they just keep coming back. The Empress in reverse showing up under pay attention to your health. This could be why she's in reverse, is there could be a health issue with her. Not necessarily like an issue with her being toxic or with her, you know, in another way. This could be infertility issues. Fertility issues. This could be somebody who's suffered a lost a pregnancy, had a miscarriage. So yeah, this could be it. This could be the miscarriages. Somebody could have suffered like 3 miscarriages, 2 or 3 miscarriages. Clarify this Empress in reverse. Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody may not know what to do. Ace of Swords in reverse. Somebody may not know what to do to fix their health. You know, to solve whatever's going on here with themselves. I keep seeing these pages in reverse. It's causing unhappiness. It may also be blocking, like, it may be somebody going through like a fertility clinic, and it's extremely expensive. So somebody may not be able to, you know, pay for those fertility treatments, and yet they are trying to work out what's going on with their, without, you know, somebody trying to get pregnant and cannot, which is very specific. This isn't going to relate to everybody, but we've got a Queen of Wands in the reverse in this deck, which is a dark witch. So somebody could think that they've got a health issue, but they've actually got a curse being placed on them by a Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like this Emperor and this Empress are a couple now that may be trying to have a baby, or she could be having, I mean, this could be those pages in reverse, like there could be some instability in the family, you know, with her kids for some reason. Alright, we've got the World in reverse. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. This World in reverse is somebody who's repeating cycles. It's just going around and around and around. Why? Why is something repeating cycles? We seeing the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like somebody who is like never finishing what they start. So I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is somebody you're dealing with. Like somebody who quits before they see something through. When it gets a bit too hard, they're out of there. This could be like feeling like you're not getting anywhere doing what you're doing now and wanting to pull out because you feel like it's just going nowhere. Somebody could be feeling like, you know, they're not making enough money. We've got this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this could be making you feel like whatever it is you're doing for work, for money, it's not growing, it's not enough, it's just repeating the same thing. You could be giving back to your community, but the job's not really like paying you enough or giving back to you. So the indecisiveness could be coming in from, you know, not feeling like you're never getting ahead financially with this wheel. But over here with the solid foundation and success with effort, I'm like, maybe what you're doing here is building a solid foundation, even if you're getting the experience and you're getting like what you need to go on to the next place eventually and be able to earn better money. And so somebody also could be starting something on the side that can take over from what they're doing that's not going anywhere. Now, this may not be to do with work. This could be investments not going anywhere. This could be feeling like no matter what you try with your work, or with your relationship, or somebody trying to get pregnant, it's not getting you anywhere. But this is mostly looking like money and work related. So I feel like the indecisiveness is coming into like, how much more time should you wait? Like, when can you get to that point where you feel like, now I can break away? Maybe it's already time. And this is why it's coming out in your reading as like advice to go, you know what, get decisive. Get decisive, make a plan. Don't just kind of wait for things to happen to you. Make a plan and take the horse by the reins and stop repeating these cycles. If you're not happy, move on. So I guess somebody is doing that. We've got the most difficult part of the situation's over. Somebody is leaving or going on a trip, getting in this boat. 6 of Swords. So we've got the Devil in reverse. So somebody's taking their power back. I feel like, there's some sort of toxic situation that's like having someone feel like they're not moving forwards. If anything, they're going backwards. Like somebody could be like not earning enough to even really pay for anything more than to live on, like their rent and their food. And there's nothing sort of left over at the end of the day. So it just feels pointless. Clarify this World in reverse. Yeah, the High Priestess. Nice. You could be feeling like you're getting you're being tapped on the shoulder by your spirit guides here. You know you can do better somewhere else, and it's just about breaking out of that comfort zone, putting an ending to it with this 10 of Swords. You're waking up to your higher self. You're waking up to your potential. This can be somebody also like really aligning with their spiritual side. I feel like you've got this hidden knowledge. You've got like an ancestry that's starting to, really like have you tune in and see through the illusion, see through the veil of life with this Moon in reverse. And sometimes it takes like that jolt, that, that kind of feeling of not going anywhere, that rock bottom in life, to really get like that spiritual growth. I mean, it's like an awakening. I feel like you're awakening to the fact that, these just going around and around, work, money, expenses, life. Like, I feel like you're getting to that point where you feel unfulfilled, and that's what's having your life feel like it's rambling aimlessly, because you need more meaning in your life. It just starts to feel empty and meaningless. Just the way the system works. I feel like you're just sick of that side of things. It's like you're growing out of that. You want more meaning in your life, more purpose. So you're going off to find it. Maybe you're going on a trip or maybe you're going to just visit some friends, but somebody is getting in their boat, and this is also feeling spiritually guided. So maybe you get to a point where you're like, I don't know what I need to do to feel like there's this kind of emptiness, there's this part of your life that just doesn't feel satisfied. And I feel like you're going to let yourself be spiritually guided. And this is like, you know, letting spirit direct you to where you need to be. 6 of Swords. So I feel like you're getting called. You're getting called to go, and you're listening. What's the 6 of Swords? And you're going to be 9 of Cups. You're going to be completely happy with this. I feel like you've been tapped on the shoulder and kind of called in a different direction for a while. And you have finally decided to go and take that advice and go. Just let yourself. Like, it hasn't been comfortable where you've been for a while, but you've been holding out for whatever reason. Maybe not knowing, just the not knowing, that fear of what comes around the corner after that. Not knowing what the future holds, and so it's comfortable to stick with what you know, even though it hasn't been working well for you. So, and this could also really tie into anything to do with your health. Like, it hasn't been healthy for you to stay here. You know, mentally and emotionally, it's not healthy. Maybe you do a really physical job, or you do something that requires you to sit for hours and hours and hours and not get any sunlight, or something. Something that doesn't really help you with your health. And I feel like you've got to, you know, you're changing your priorities and really putting yourself first. You know, you're going to be happy with this. You're going to be happy wherever it is you're going. You've got the rainbow comes out. The most difficult part of a situation is over there. Maybe this foundation that you've built, you've worked really hard to build it, but maybe at the detriment of your health. And that's where the most difficult part is over. Now you can like step back a bit, and you can go at a more steady, slower pace, because you've already got that firm foundation, that experience, that, you know, those qualifications, whatever that's been for you. And so, yeah, I feel like you can now go to a place where you can get some more financial stability. You can, you know, you can get back what you give. Like, you've got more equal give and take where you're going. You're going to have a lot more contributed to you. Like, I feel like you've kind of, somebody here has really like plateaued. They can't go any further, say with their career or their project, whatever it is. They can't go any further where they are now. And it may mean moving to a different place to be able to grow and expand past this point. And you're going to be very happy there. Really happy there. So let's get some advice. I don't want this reading to be too long. I'd love to look into this justice a bit more with this Emperor. But I feel like it's really significant for something that's helped you create this. I mean, you could have just been... we saw those pages in reverse. It's... mean, somebody could be moving to a new place to get away from a certain amount of people, like some toxic people, to get that protection. Maybe there's a place that's just gotten really old and it's just not safe there anymore. You just don't want to run into those people anymore. And Spirit's directing you away. So I'm just happy that you're answering the call there. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. And we've got a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. So we've got Virgo twice here. But you are good enough. Maybe you haven't left because you've been like, I need to get more time and more experience and more qualifications. I'm not good enough yet. I'm not good enough yet. But you kind of just, you've capped out and you are good enough. It may just be that self-belief to know that, yep, time to move on. Now, somebody here could be, just like really overworked. And maybe somebody is in like a career and they want to start planning to have kids, and they can't do that where they are. It may be time to sort of move on and reshuffle some things so that can be planned for. And maybe somebody's in a kind of career like if you're in a career like diving, like as a dive instructor, and you're a woman and you want to have kids, you can't dive while you're pregnant. So if you're in a kind of a career where you would have to like really change, completely change what you're doing to be able to allow for having kids, if somebody here is wanting to plan for that, then that could be a consideration. It might be a different type of industry, but you may have some sorts of considerations like that to have to factor in with that Empress in reverse. Alright, so full moon in Virgo. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-efficacy? I can never say this word. Efficacy. Self-efficating. Have you been humble to the point of being self-efficating? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you have been underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be to be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Attune to the moon. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Additional meanings for this card. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second-guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your home, your life, your home, and your office. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. There we go with healthy again, with the health. I really feel like somebody's just burning out and needs to take a step back and needs to reassess. And put yourself first there. You don't have to worry about making the wrong choice. Like, I think if you've got the right intentions, then your choice will be the right choice if you're putting yourself first. And I feel like you're being guided now anyway, and you're answering that call. So if you've been feeling for a while like it's time to go, it's time to move on, it's time to leave, it's time to change place, I feel like listen to that intuition, because it's right. It won't lead you astray. It's time to move along. And you'll be getting signs all over the place. There'll be so many signs that are, that keep showing up in your everyday that are like edging you and pushing you. It's time to take that next step and move along. And you're going to be happy here. So, I went to say Virgo, Sagittarius, this is your reading. Hope it resonates. Hope you got something out of it. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community to grow. We're only new here, so still getting going. And appreciate all the support, and any comments you want to leave, that's also really welcome. And I'll be back in a couple of days with another reading for you, so keep your notification bell switched on so that you get all the updates, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.